Welcome to the update. I'm Susie Thompson. The electorate offices of the Victorian Premier and Deputy Premier have been targeted by vandals. The windows of Jacinta Allen's Bendigo office were smashed with fake missiles and bloody dolls left outside. It was the same story at the Nidri office of Ben Carroll.
I was taken aback, naturally. I've never had that done to my office. The Nidri community is a very civil community. It's a very much a multi-faith community. We've never had this down the main street, and I urge everyone to please be civil.
A 49-year-old man has been charged with the murders of a man, woman and child. The bodies were found across two Sydney locations on Tuesday. A bedside hearing will happen today with the accused man still recovering in hospital. Ex-cyclone Lincoln has drifted out to sea and is now gaining strength, threatening communities along the coast of Western Australia. Vessels are being cleared from the port of Dampier, with a group of pilots having been asked to put off a planned strike to allow for any evacuations this weekend. The Weather Bureau's James Ashley says it could cross the coast as a severe cyclone somewhere around the Northwest Cape.
The current forecast is for this system to cross as about a Category 2 system on Saturday in that area. Severe Category 3 cyclone is not out of the question, as is a weaker system. But at the moment, we're expecting this system to be a Category 2.
Higher interest rates are making it easier for people to save for a first home, but increasing the chances they'll feel financial pressures when they do. Data from Domain shows a drop in the average time it takes to save a 20% deposit thanks to higher interest payments on saving accounts. However, Chief of Research Nicola Powell says higher rates also make it harder to buy a home without being in mortgage stress to pay off the loan.
We look across the combined capitals. It takes about 47% of a couple's income to cover the mortgage repayment on an entry house, and just over that threshold of 30% to cover the repayments on an entry unit.
Locals across Cape Town are complaining of the worst stench they've ever experienced, and it's been traced back to a live export ship that's been at sea for 2 weeks. It stopped to get feed for 19,000 cattle en route from Brazil to Iraq. Animal welfare inspectors say the cows were lying in their own filth, and several have been put down. Sport and entertainment next. In sport, Manly coach Anthony Seibold says it's important NRL players are given the chance to enjoy their time competing in Vegas. The Sea Eagles, Roosters, Broncos and Rabbitohs have busy schedules promoting the game at Allegiant Stadium. Seibold says there'll be downtime for the players though.
We've come up with a really good strategy to minimise any distractions, but we also want to give the guys a life experience. They're adults and we're going to treat them like adults, but as I said, the whole idea is to promote the game for the NRL.
And Aussie Alexi Popperin is through to the third round of the Qatar Open after beating Hugo Grenier of France in 3 sets, while Andy Murray's earned his first win of the year, beating Frenchman Alexandre Muller. In entertainment news, Travis Kelce is reportedly en route to Australia to spend time with Taylor Swift on the final leg of her Aussie tour. And actor-turned-inmate Danny Masterson's been transferred out of a maximum security prison. The That 70s Show star is serving a 30 years to life sentence in prison for rape. He had been held at a California jail that once housed Charles Manson. And that is the latest from the Nova podcast team. We'll see you later on for another update. I'm Susie Thompson.